Greetings from Japan. Konnichiwa. Maayong adlaw. I just want to congratulate my dad, Daddy Betts, for his exemplary and colorful life and career, from being a student who was awarded a Fulbright scholarship to pursue PhD in engineering at Washington State in the US, to becoming department chairman and dean in UP's Engineering College, and finally serving as director of the National Post-Harvest Institute in our country prior to retiring. So thank you for your relentless service to the nation by bringing machinery and technology closer to farmers to ultimately feed our ever-growing population of Filipinos. So I heard we're almost 80% rice self-sufficient sa Pinas. So that affords Mang Inasal to offer only rice meals. May God get all the glory in His guidance and faithfulness in your life. Together with Ma'am Rose, you both were a great model and career template for your children to follow in your footsteps. Through your lives, we as kids were able to recognize the value of pursuing higher education, in which I also pursued a PhD in engineering at Osaka University. Sabi mo nun sa amin, kung kaya ng iba ay kaya ko rin. And you displayed in your lives how a humble toddler from a remote island called Molokabok can someday become the top of his field in agricultural engineering in the country, and how an orphan girl from La Castellana, Negros, can become the head principal of a reputable Christian school and key founder of another school established through our church in Los Baños, Laguna. Thank you, Dad, for teaching me to live a balanced life. By God's grace, you were able to do so much with little time. Even got to play tennis, do gardening, housework with Mom, take us to trips around the Philippines, and serve as deacon and Sunday school teacher at church. Being a wonderful, responsible, and providing dad, and a loving and faithful husband. But more than all the achievements and activities you were engaged in, I think people will remember you to be that cool and palabirong dad figure and executive who is warm and friendly. Some small things you did are always cherished, like how you hugged me after you noticed I was crying after I got spanked, how you gave me a gift of a pocket computer back in my high school days. This made me self-learn programming, and eventually I pursued a career in computer and electronics engineering. And also how you always looked at life on the positive side rather than worry. So you put your trust in God despite any storm, because I always see you fall asleep in your bed even within 5 minutes of lying down. You also put your faith in action when you told us that a winning bidder or contractor one day handed you an envelope of cash in your office, but you decided not to pocket it. So as you approach another milestone of turning 90 years old this coming year, I wish you even more success in years to come, especially in touching lives with the ultimate goal of hearing those sweet words from Jesus. Well done, my good and faithful servant. God bless.